In 1966, I graduated from Yale Art School, and shortly after that, I taught school for a while. And then the school went out of business, and so I stayed with my parents for a while. I also lived back in New Haven for a while, and eventually, around uh, maybe the next year, I decided to move to New York to see if I could uh, get something going with my music or my art. Um, so I was staying with various people. I was basically apartment hopping, from, and while I was at one place with this very nice guy, I had taken to walking around in the middle of the night and going to these. They're sort of like clubs. They were called basket houses. I was in the East Village, but there were a lot of nice people around, lots and lots of very young people um, who used to run these basket houses, these like coffee houses. Uh, and you could show up anytime, just any time in the middle of the night, and you'd get to play music. And um, so I would do that, and I'd play for these people. And one day I don't remember what I was doing, but I was talking to a friend who suggested that ESP might like my music. So I called up ESP and got to speak to Bernard Stallman, and he said he would listen to me, but he wouldn't listen to a actually me play. I would have to make a tape and bring it to him. So I didn't know where I was going to get a tape player, but I found a reel-to-reel, and I made a tape of a few songs, and I brought it over to ESP disc office, their office, and Bernard came out. Someone went and got Bernard in the office, and he came out, and he was just very somber. He's very polite, and didn't crack a smile. I handed him the tape. He put the tape on a machine, turned it on, and stood there the whole time, totally deadpan, looking at the tape and not looking at me. Didn't look at me the whole time he was listening to the music. And when it was done, he turned the tape off, and he turned to me, and he kind of relaxed and asked me if I want to make a record, and I said sure. And so then I was back in New Haven, uh, and I went to New York from New Haven when I was called, and went down to a studio where I was told to go. And so I was in a room alone with Ono Schultz, and we made Unicorn. We made it in 2 days.